In this video, yes, your eyes are not deceiving you, TRL Lightning actually bins it, and we try out whether you can actually do a race with no front tyre. Hello everyone and welcome back to a Gran Turismo video where we are in the BMW Z4. Yes, that's right, we're going to be trying some alternative strategies. So in the weekly race guide, I was talking about how potentially there may be a car that is really lightweight that is going to work well. So I decided to try the light car first of all. The Z4, very light car in terms of the bot. There's a couple that are lighter, but this is very much up there in terms of lightness. Now, I've started on the soft tyre as well because why not? And it gets me involved straight in the action. As you can see here, we're right behind Quartz in that Mazda Vision Gran Turismo car. We've just gone past the Toyota Supra then of Lewis as well. Slight bit of contact. Nothing major there. They tried to avoid me. But I saw everyone was on the hard tyre. I was like, well, let's go on the soft. Let's see if we can just get past everybody and just go for it. Because we're going to get stuck in all the traffic on the hard tyre. Well, you're probably going to notice here that we're going to get stuck in the traffic on the soft tyre as well as we go through the right-hander. But this is some good fun racing. So what we're going to do is try and last as long as possible on this soft tyre before then going onto the hard tyre. Now, I actually changed my strategy during this race as well. You're probably like, Tidge, how do you do that? You will find out shortly. So we'll leave that corner then. We've just got past the Mazda Vision Gran Turismo car, heading towards the right-hander. We've got a penalty for Mohammed there up ahead in the Lexus. We've got M. Williams, Antonio here. We've got some fast drivers in this one. We've just passed somebody there who has binned it. I think that was Faisal there. So we get past Mohammed then, who takes that penalty. Mehdi as well in the Genesis there, also with a penalty as we go into the right-hander. And we're really thick in this action, or really in the thick of the action, should I say, as we head towards the left-hander and down the inside of M. Williams in that Supra. Getting on the inside of the Pokemon machine of Antonio as well. Is it going to work out? Not quite for now, as we head towards the left-hander then and chuck it in behind them for now. Through there we go. So this already is looking like a bad situation, but at least we get an idea of tyre wear, even if this isn't looking to be the best strategy, because let's be honest with you here, we're stuck in some right action here, really stuck in the traffic as we head down towards turn one. Going to go into the right-hander. M. Williams absolutely nails that perfectly going through the right-hander. Keeps that momentum in that Supra. Really well played there as we continue up the hill again here at Watkins Glen. So I think Lightning's in this one as well. Obviously, absolute legend of Gran Turismo. Arguably the fastest ever Gran Turismo player. I'm not too sure. Arguably, I would consider the fastest driver in Gran Turismo history in terms of TRL Lightning. But we'll see as the future goes on, because Killian's looking pretty strong there. Aren't you, Killian? You've really come about there. Speaking of Lightning. Oh, Lightning. Okay, you've been binned off, Lightning. You're gone in the Dodge Viper into barrier there. So we overtake Lightning once again in Gran Turismo. Happy days indeed. I've done that a few times, eh, Lightning? Right, anyway, through the left we go. And Williams going a bit sideways there. Going to have the run on the Supra as we head towards the right-hand. I'm trying to get over to cover that inside line as quick as I can. And we do get the job done then. So up into P10. Oh, the brand new AMG Mercedes there. Just losing the rear end a little bit here as we then start to look down the inside. They're three wide up ahead. Three wide there. The Polish driver, Ziwande, on the inside as we go through that right-hander. Oh, get pushed out a little bit there was Antonio. But I decided Antonio is the quicker driver. So I'm like, okay, let's go over towards that left. Let's see if we can get past the BMW then as we go through that left-hander. We do get a good run out on our fellow teammate, technically. We're in a BMW as well in terms of the Z4 as we go into the left-hander. So up into P8 now. It's been a good fun race so far. It really has. I've not really smiled that much though, to be honest with you, as I was really trying to get ahead of everybody to really try and push on a little bit here. So we've got Antonio in the GTR, we've got Mehdi in the Genesis, and I think Rory's there up ahead. You can check out Rory on YouTube, streams daily while you're at work if you want to, if you work from home especially. Whack it on in the background, enjoy some of Rory's content there as we look down the inside of Antonio. Then we get the run on the inside here. And the BMW is not too bad in terms of acceleration there, you know. We're matching that GTR as we go through the left-hander here. And continue on to this straight then. So Mehdi looking to try and get past Rory. We'll join that battle shortly as Rory defends that inside line, heading towards the chicane then as we head into this braking zone then. And we just back out a little bit early here and trying to get the run through the corner. Oh, look at this. We're getting in the thick of the battle now. Hello, Mehdi. Hello, Rory. We are here as we go into the right-hander then. Lap 3, those tyres are not looking actually that good, to be honest with you. As we head down in towards the left, I'd sort of sent it a little bit here. Mehdi did see me on the inside then. Through we go as we head towards the right hand and the 180-degree corner, uphill corner as well. So I'm going to try around the outside of Medi here, which sort of is looking okay so far. Are we going to have enough for the exit? We do indeed. We do get around Medi then. So we're up into P6 then. Rory's up next in the Whisper machine, and I'm looking towards our right hand side then. In we go. I break a bit late here, but fortunately it all works out as we continue on out of the corner. We have the grip on those softer tires as we then take the racing line as we go into that left-hander. So we're up into P5. Absolute insane race so far. Obviously that's because of the soft and hard tires. I'm finally smiling there as well, of course, because it was good fun, but I had to concentrate as well as we advance to lap 4. Now coming into here then, I just go a bit deep here. Medi had stayed with me the entire lap, so I was like, okay, do you know what, Medi is going to be faster than me at this moment in time, so I'm not going to fight it. I'll let Medi go here, and I don't really want to fight Medi at this point because my soft tires, if you're looking down that bottom left hand side, looking a little bit worn, aren't they? They really are, as we took it into the left-hander. So it's like, okay, that's no worries, Medi. We advanced further on, and Medi actually got a penalty here, which was really a little bit frustrating on my side because I didn't want to overtake him, but I can't really give him a bunt draft there. Maybe I should have stayed behind, but I was like, maybe we'll just go for it anyway because it is lap 5. I go a bit deep again. I'm running wide here, so I just let Medi go again, and we'll just follow Medi through to the left-hander. Now, you can see my front left tyre is very, very, very minimal. So you're probably going, Tidge, you're going to pit this lap, aren't you? No, I am not going to pit this lap. So I decided at this moment in time that I couldn't do my 6.4 that I wanted to, or at least not with the normal tyre range. So why not try something new? Let's see how fast we can go with one tyre gone. Because if it's the same as the hard tyre, then technically it's still a valid strategy, you know, to get out of traffic. Now, we get to lap 7 here. We did a 48.0 on the previous lap, so it's a little bit slower, but it's not too much slower than the hard tyre in terms of the Z4, that is, as we come into the pits. But with all our other tyres going, it's worthwhile pitting there so we can continue on out. Now, obviously, everybody else is on the soft tyre now, so they're going to catch up to us very quickly. We essentially, because we're in the 46s, fighting all the time on those first few laps, technically we've not really had a soft running here. So Faisal, who had binned it earlier on or been taken out, no idea here, going to go around the outside then in that Supra. Really good move that, actually, to be fair. Right around the outside, nails it beautifully. Rory going to come down the inside then. Again, another good move here by Rory in that Whisper machine. So we are going to lose all our positions, and just because we're on the hard tyre, we're the only ones on the hard tyre at this moment in time that was even fighting in that mid-pack. Lewis sends it down the inside there. Beautiful little move, actually. Saw the gap there, went for it. Really good effort here by Lewis as we head towards the left-hander, and we've got to give up that position, so we're going to fall all the way down to P16. But one of the critical things that I do want to look out for there is in terms of hard and soft tyres. The soft, using a very worn tyre, it's not that much slower. I'd argue it's what, 3-4 tenths slower. It's nothing major.
No, I don't think that's any good, that one.
And as you heard, I don't think it's that good in terms of the strategy, but it's something to maybe get you out of traffic if you really wanted to get out of the traffic. Let's jump to the next race then, where we're actually going to be in the Alfa Romeo 4C. So I was like, okay, alternative strategy 2. Let's try a stable MR car. Now, I didn't want to try any car I've not done Beat the Meta with. Now, I have done Beat the Meta with the Alfa Romeo 4C. So I was like, okay, well, let's give it a whirl. I know this car is stable. I know it's quick in a straight line as well. I remember that from Beat the Meta. So let's give it a try. So we're going into this race then with a bit of a different strategy. We're on the hard tyres. Now, one thing to note on the previous strategy was the front tyres was the thing that wore out first. Now, it is an FR car, the previous car. So, you know, the Z4. So it should wear them out quite a bit. But the rears didn't wear out for quite a while. So is it a case now that the rear and the fronts are going to wear at the same time and actually we get more laps out of them? Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's to do this test. So we're looking at Apex Twin here. Hello to you. Shout out to you as well. You did say hello in the lobby multiple times. And I'm pretty sure you watch the videos as well. So hello to you with the techno. Yes, you do, because I remember your techno livery here. Techno, 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 techno. Right, and how it goes blurry as you get closer. Messes with your eyes. So we're going to try and look to get past Apex Twin here. And Womble's up ahead as well. Womble also does YouTube if you want to check them out, as we head towards the chicane. Now, I'm surprised here. You gave that up. I don't think you should have given that up, Apex Twin, because I was going to give it up, if I'm brutally honest with you. But you gave that up there, and you really had the opportunity to take that, in my opinion. I wasn't far enough over to claim it as my corner. PH47 there, unfortunately, going for a bit of a spin, so we get another position. However, we're on the same strategy as everybody else. For now, at least. For now, because I don't stay on the same strategy as everybody else. This is the whole point in this video is alternative strategies. Are there any? Can we use any? Are there any gem cars that we don't know about as we head in towards the bus stop chicane? You saw how fast we were catching up to Womble there in that slipstream. This car is very quick, especially in slipstream. So we enter, or end lap 3, should I say, and we're going to enter the pits. Yes, that's right, folks. We're going to try the 3.7. Oh, I am mad sometimes. I know I'm mad. But, hey, we leave the pits, and look, there's nobody around because nobody is crazy enough to do this strategy. So let's advance a bit further on then in the race. So we go on to lap number 5 then, and people are in the pits now, of course. Going to go through turn 1. So it's essentially a lap later. People are trying the 4-6 strategy here as we have overtaken Womble then, and you can see the Italian up ahead in that Toyota FT1. A unique choice there, I'd say, by the Italian. I did think about the FT1, if I'm honest. I have done beat the meta with it, but I decided for the stable MR car here. You see, everybody's coming out of the pits right now. Absolutely everybody. So we're just sort of stuck in the wrong place here. It's just the wrong time here. But we get a run on Lewis then, who's changed to the GTR from that Supra from the first race then, as we continue on through here. And I really wanted to get past. I really did. You can see we're level in terms of speed with that GTR. Actually looking to overtake them, but Lewis definitely had that corner then. And Lewis does keep that position for now as we go through the right-hander. Advancing to lap 7. Not much has changed here, but as we go into this right-hander, Lewis and Rory just have a little coming together there. I think Lewis just lost the rear end there. Let's Rory go. Wax on their houses to say sorry for Rory, I believe is my guess, but we'll take advantage of that. We'll get 3 positions. Happy days indeed. Good sportsmanship from Lewis there as well to let Rory go as we go into the right-hander. We're, of course, at the end of our soft tyres here, and you can see they're starting to die, but they do last quite a while, to be honest, in the Alfa Romeo. And I would argue you can definitely do the 4-6 strategy with this car. Is 3.7 worthwhile, though? That's what we're going to find out in this part of the video as we go through here, and we're onto the straights. Now, looking at this, the GTR struggling to catch up to the Alfa. And you can see there, it's actually working out very well in the Alfa Romeo in terms of straight line speed as we go into the chicane then. And you can notice there, did anybody notice it? We did cut a lot of the chicane, and that's right, yeah, we are going to get a 1-second penalty as we go through the right-hander. Slight tap on the rear there from Lewis. Obviously, the tyres are so different in this moment in time because they are 2 laps fresher than I am currently. My tyres are getting low now, but you can see the fronts are still worn more than the rear, even in an MR car. Which is very interesting, in my opinion. It's very interesting indeed, because that suggests that potentially MR cars are very viable here. They are indeed, as we continue on through them. We're going to take the penalty. It turns out Lewis also had a penalty then, and it's a bit of a drag race. So lower end of the Alfa does struggle a little bit until the revs get up, and that's where it does peak. But Lewis is going to get that position then, and we're going to drop down to P13 with Womble looking to try and get a piece of the action then, as we advance to lap 9. And what we're actually going to notice is down in the bottom left-hand side, the front and the rears have gone. So a 4.6 is possible. A 3.7 definitely not possible with the Alfa Romeo, unfortunately. I don't think 3.7 is available in any car, which is the whole point of the video, is to look for alternative strategies. Yeah, that's not really one there, to be honest with you. So we're going to go into turn 1. Now, I still have a chance here of trying to get that P13 from Womble. We know the straight line speed. We saw that earlier on in terms of this car, that it is possible that we have a chance against the Jaguar. Let's see what we can do then, folks. So here we go. We're going to run a good run on the Jaguar. Womble's going to defend this. I would, you know, that's literally the bang-on move to do here. And notice the speed difference here. Alpha's still pulling away here. As we head in towards the chicane then, Womble doesn't give this up. We have some beautiful side-by-side racing there. Womble does defend that very nicely indeed. Really well played there, Womble, as we go through the right-hander. And you see now that 2 tyres are gone, it really starts to slow up as we head towards the end of the race then. And you can see the lap time has just gone there. Obviously, we lost a little bit of time with the side-by-side, but yeah, a 3.7 doesn't exist as far as I'm aware. Even if you're a super king in terms of tyre saving, I just don't think it's going to work. So I decided, okay, let's do one more race then. Let's go in a fast car. Faster and longer, we're calling this strategy. Yeah, that's right. That's what she said, boys and girls. Right, into the right-hander we go then. Alternative strategy number 3. We're in the Supra. We're on the hard tyres. We're going to go longer than we've ever have done here. We're going to do 5 laps on the hard. If you're not subscribed, by the way, you did see that subscribed graphic. You've seen it throughout this video. Please do subscribe. We're on the way to 40k in terms of subscribers. We want a 40k special, and your support, if you are enjoying the content, really is appreciated. There's still nearly 40% of you not subscribed to the channel that do watch these videos, so every little helps, and honestly, I do appreciate any support you do give. So we do get past Apex Twin there. We've got Lewis drifting in the distance, and nothing much happening at the moment. Lots of cars up ahead, at least. Oh, hello. Oh, there's a bit of crash. There has definitely been a crash there as we go into the right hand. That's Medi spinning that McLaren 650S. I actually forgot about the McLaren, if I'm brutally honest with you. That is a car I have done beat the meta with, and I know it's got good speed as well, so maybe I should have tried that car. Anyway, we're going to head towards the left-hander here, and you can see lots of people side by side as we go into this left-hander. Oh, the French driver loses the rear end. Another victim. Another date with Barrier there as we advance to lap 2 then. We've called up to Lewis then. In towards the right-hander we go. Oh, contact between the two there. Cuba and Lewis, they both get sideways there. Continuing on out that corner. I'm not sure whether Lewis should give that one back. Medi's back behind me already. Medi is super duper quick. Obviously a live World Tour finalist. I know I am as well, but I'm washed now, according to Will and a few people. That's a joke, by the way. You know, I can still hold my own where I need to. I've just not practiced a lot for this combo, and I do need to get my speed up a little bit, especially for beat the meta. So Medi's looking around the outside here. Beautiful racing with Medi there. Medi does get the job done, so we let Medi go then at that point in time, and we'll fall in behind as we advance further on then as we catch up to this battle. Now, I did remember this Greek's name. I couldn't remember why. But, hey, we're about to find out a little bit of the story about earlier on then. So Lewis gives up to Medi there with the penalty. That makes the most sense, of course. 1 second penalty. There's no point fighting that fight as we go through the right-hander. And we're actually going to look to overtake Lewis. Right, let's look ahead then. We've got Medi and the Greek Viserys here as we head towards the right-hander. Going to slow it down nicely indeed as we go through the right-hander. We can still see a train of cars up ahead, which is good. Now you're going to see Medi absolutely send it down the inside and actually turn into the Greek. So I suspect something happened early on there. And weirdly, Medi actually slows the Greek down for me. So I realise what happens there. I'm going to let Medi go here because Medi is the quicker driver and there's no point in holding him up with any fighting. So that's what I do there. But I suspect the Greek was the one that pit maneuvered Medi earlier on, and that's why Medi did it. I don't know. I'm just going off what I can judge by the instance. James meeting Barrier as well. Lots of Barrier moments in this video. We saw lightning earlier on. We've just seen James there kissing the barrier. Now you're going to see Medi going to the pit. So doing that 4-6 strategy. And you can see it can work, the 4-6 strategy. It really can. We'll see how well it works a bit later on with Medi. So we go to lap 5 in the Supra because I know it understeers as we go through the right-hander. And we're going to head towards that pit. And then we're going to take the soft tyres and come out. Where are we going to come out then? Oh, hello. We've got cars coming up behind me here. We've got Apex Twin and James then. They both pitted the lap earlier. They're doing the 4-6 strategy. And obviously that's on the back of my mind at that moment because it's like, okay, you're going to have one lap older tyres. So going through here then, this is where the Supra picks up its speed. That GTR starts to struggle a little bit. And we're sort of side by side with James. So I'm trying to get ahead here enough to claim it as my corner. As we go into the braking zone, I was not expecting Apex Twin to brake quite so early there. And that caused a little bit of an issue in terms of me and James, but we've sorted it out there side by side-ish through the right-hander. It's a bit of an awkward moment, to be honest with you. Nobody's fault there at all in terms of that as we continue on through. Not Apex Twin's fault either. He can brake wherever he wants, by the way. I'm not saying it's Apex Twin's fault. It's just one of those where everything came together in a bit of a weird way and there was contact. That does happen sometimes in racing. We advance to lap 7 then, where we're still behind Apex Twin. James is looking to get by as well as we go through this right-hander. Going to continue on out of there then. We do get a bit of a good run on the Techno machine. James gets a good run on me though as well. So I start to look towards the left-hand side as James does as well. As we go in towards the right then, James unfortunately just hits the back of Apex Twin. We're looking around the outside of Apex Twin then as we head towards left-hander. We've got the inside line as we go into this one then. And is it going to be ours? No, it's still side by side here. Beautiful racing with Apex Twin. Really well played here, mate. As we head towards the left-hander again, chucking it in. I've got to give a bit of room there. Apex Twin is still there as we continue on here. Oh, a bit of contact again between all three of us as we go through the right-hander. We're finally passing as we advance towards lap 10 then. You can see the tyre wear really low. I'm not sure this car could do a 4-6. Maybe it can in the right hand. I'm not too sure. But even so, job done then in terms of P9 there. Didn't quite get further up the grid, but there's still a lot of fast drivers in here. Galster's in here. Galster, 8 Child is there. So what is the best strategy? Well, it's 5.5 or 4.6. We've seen that there in terms of the racing. I tried a 3.7. I tried starting on softs. They don't really work. And unfortunately, that is the end of the video as well. So not too many strategies here. There is a strategy, though, to click on another video there in the background. So please do that. Please do subscribe if you do enjoy the content and give it a like on the way out. Thank you so much for watching, as always. I do appreciate the support. And I hope to see you in another video or live stream again very soon.